Ladies and gentlemen of the media, welcome to the Orlando Pirates versus Baroka FC post-match press conference. We are joined by the away team Coach Thobejane. Welcome, sir. Coach, if you may just give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective, having drawn away at Orlando.
Yeah, yes, yeah, the game, our game, our play from the start. We're looking for 3 points. We are very much desperate for 3 points. And today, other than that other game, we were we were we were quite sure to say we will get what we want, because what we want is points. We are in ICU. That place is not good. It's not good. We can't rest until we can't rest. We can't rest. So, but the game of today, it showed me that what I'm saying about these boys, yes, of course, they are there. They are ready to collect points. Even if today we get one, let's just accept it. But most importantly, we need three. We need three, so that we can breathe that oxygen. Because now there's no oxygen. We are in darkness. We are in remuswiswi. So mashimane baralukeni, just that we're supposed just to steal it. This the last stage of the game. It's a game of football. So each one of those boys, each one, what I love about them is since I've been with them these 2 weeks, they do understand, they get to understand them, they get to know themselves, who are they as players inside the field of play, because that one is very, 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 very important. We as coaches, we can do whatever, but if they don't understand who they are inside the field of play, so what coaches will never ever make it. Will never ever make it. Will always be strong change of coaches, complaining about coaches. So basically, I'm just dealing with these boys. That one of to be themselves, enjoy football, be happy inside the ground, not to be angry inside the ground, because angriness, but we need intensity, we need the precision. There's no way you can be perfect. You can have that power. You can have that. Accuracy. You can be good in whatever area if you are angry. So every time you lose the ball, it's not a problem. That's correct. Beyond the game, then we as coaches, somewhere, will be able to be managers. Managers simply says to us that yours is just to be next to these boys, support them, father them, mentor them, encourage them, motivate them, because what they have is what they have. In football, we are saying, if we need players, there's two things that we need, and if they got that, then us is just to support them with training, support them with motivation, the skills, the tactics, individual skills, individual tactics. Because I, as coach, Tactically, myself, it's not easy if whereas they don't understand to say they themselves as individual they must be tactically good, tactically perfect before we can talk about the pair tactics, group tactics, and a team tactics. Each individual must know when we go and scout a player, we need that tactics. In him as an individual, we need that football skill, that technique. That is two fundamental things. And then I should think if that is the case, we as coaches job less job in any sphere. Us is just to make sure that the boys are happy at all times as managers and can make it. So a game of today against the mighty pirates. We're in need of 3 points. We're in need of my language this time. I don't have much to talk. Is to just to talk about 3 points. 1 3 point, second 3 point, third 3 point, fourth 3 point. Maybe the language can change. I can say now, sing a different tune to say maybe if this is the case, can we compete for number 5 on top 8? So for now, we need 3 points, and we have to get it. Yes, of course.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coach, you say the team is on ICU, and what do you think it will take to take them out of there? And what makes you believe that you are the right surgeon to do the operation and get the team out of that ICU and back to life?
That makes me to believe is what I have. The players, that is what I have. And they are the one that must take this team out of that ICU. And what I have, it's quality. That's the only thing is for me with my technical team, for me with Coach Kgoloko. I may call it the KK combination, Kgoloko and Kgoloko combination with my other technical staff. What we are striving now is to make them happy, everyone. I don't want to hear my staff complaining about my players because that one is distracting players. I just want my staff to support player with whatever problems. Go to the player is talking to you, see something, just support him. Because sometimes in a work environment, you may find people who are always complaining, tell you about this thing, this defensive mechanism, these things are not going well. You see that kind of a player is useless. No, but tomorrow we need him as much as he needs me. So if you hammer him, what do you expect? The relationship between workers in life in general, it must always be good, must always be conducive at all times. Healthy relationship can bear results at any given time. That is what I'm striving. That is what I'm believing in. Because they've got what it takes. As I've told you about the two fundamental that we're looking in players, and they've got that. It's only us to support them. They will give us what we want in a game of football. They will give us.
In the absence of any further questions for the coach, we are done with we've come to the end of this session of the press conference.